The Joker is no ordinary villain. He's a mirror, one that reflects society's darkest corners and our deepest fears. But what if there's more to his character than just madness and chaos? What if there's a carefully woven psychological profile that explains every twisted smile, every uncontrollable laugh, and every tragic choice? Let's start with something iconic, his laugh. In the movie, Arthur Fleck has a condition called the pseudobulbar effect, which causes involuntary laughter or crying. To many, this is just a quirk, a simple character trait, but this condition is often triggered by brain trauma or mental illness, leaving those affected feeling trapped in their bodies. Imagine feeling sadness or frustration but being forced to laugh. Imagine the isolation of being constantly misunderstood, an outsider in your own mind. For Arthur, this laugh isn't just a symptom, it's a prison. Arthur's transformation into the Joker isn't just about personal trauma, it's about societal neglect. Sociologists call this anomie, a state of normlessness that occurs when society fails its individuals. This is why Arthur's story resonates worldwide. He's not just fighting his demons, but the cold indifference of society. In cities across the world, from New York to Tokyo, millions struggle with mental illness, poverty, and isolation. Arthur's descent isn't fiction, it's a haunting reminder of society's failures. The Joker's erratic behavior is another layer of his psychology. Known as intermittent explosive disorder, it's a condition marked by sudden outbursts of anger and violence. These moments give us insight into his internal chaos and unpredictability. But here's the twist. Beneath the chaos, he craves control, a feeling he's been denied his entire life. Arthur's violent acts aren't just random, they're calculated. When he kills his first victim, he finally feels in control. It's a moment of twisted empowerment that transforms him from Arthur Fleck into the Joker. By the end, Arthur Fleck is gone. In his place stands the Joker, a man who has taken his trauma, his rejection, and his isolation and forged them into a mask. This mask doesn't hide his pain, it amplifies it. He becomes an idea, a twisted symbol of rebellion. When he dons the Joker persona, he feels untouchable. This is a concept psychologists call self-creation, where individuals craft an alternate identity as a form of escape. But unlike most, Arthur's creation isn't an escape into a safer place, it's a descent into destruction. Joker's story isn't just Arthur Fleck's, it's a reflection of collective pain and frustration that transcends borders. From Brazil to Berlin, we see individuals who feel marginalized, ignored, and even ridiculed. The Joker has become an anti-hero for those who feel they have no voice, a warning that when society neglects its own, it breeds chaos. Arthur's story isn't a fantasy, it's a parable, a reminder of what happens when society turns its back on the vulnerable. And as much as we fear the Joker, perhaps we fear what created him even more. So, the next time you hear Joker's laughter, remember, it's not just madness. It's the sound of a broken man finding power in his pain. And perhaps that's what makes him truly terrifying, because deep down, we know anyone, given enough rejection and suffering, could become the Joker. Thank you for watching. If you found a new perspective on the Joker, hit the subscribe button for more psychological deep dives into the characters we think we know, but may not truly understand.